For many viewers, Melissa Rauch will forever be associated with the quiet intensity of Bernadette Rostenkowski, the petite microbiologist whose sharp intelligence and unexpected authority made her one of The Big Bang Theory's most memorable characters. Yet stepping away from that role has allowed Melissa to reveal something far more expansive. A woman unafraid of change, deeply comfortable in her own skin, and boldly expressive in ways that surprise even longtime fans. At 44, Melissa Rauch is not reinventing herself for attention. Instead, she is unfolding, layer by layer, into a version of herself shaped by experience, confidence, and creative freedom. Recent appearances and photographs show a striking evolution, one that contrasts sharply with the reserved on-screen persona audiences once knew. But this shift isn't sudden or superficial. It's the natural result of growth, self-awareness, and the permission to evolve without apology. Bernadette was never a background character, despite her soft-spoken nature. She wielded influence quietly, commanding respect through intelligence rather than volume. Melissa's performance gave the character depth, humor, and an edge that made her unforgettable. That same quiet strength has followed Melissa beyond the sitcom world, but today it manifests differently. Where Bernadette relied on restraint, Melissa now embraces expression. Life after the Big Bang Theory opened doors to new creative terrain. Rather than being confined by her most famous role, Melissa expanded her career with intention. Taking on leading roles, including her turn as a judge in the Night Court reboot, she demonstrated range and authority that felt earned rather than imposed. Behind the scenes, she stepped into writing and producing, asserting control over her creative voice and narrative. These choices reflect a woman no longer defined by a single chapter, but actively shaping the next ones. Perhaps the most visible sign of this evolution is her approach to personal style. Where once she appeared understated and conventional, Melissa now experiments with color, texture, and bold silhouettes. Her wardrobe feels playful and confident, expressive without being performative. Each look suggests curiosity rather than conformity, an enjoyment of fashion as a form of storytelling. It's not about abandoning who she was, but expanding how she chooses to be seen. What resonates most with fans isn't just the visual contrast, but the confidence behind it. Melissa doesn't appear to be chasing trends or seeking validation. Instead, she carries the ease of someone who knows herself well enough to take risks. That assurance, the kind that grows over time, is magnetic. It reframes the conversation around age, reminding audiences that self-expression doesn't peak in youth. It deepens with experience. Motherhood has also shaped this chapter of her life, adding dimension rather than limitation. Melissa balances career, creativity, and family with an openness that feels grounded and honest. Rather than retreating from the spotlight, she allows these roles to inform one another, enriching her work and her presence. The result is a sense of wholeness, an understanding that identity can be multifaceted without being fractured. Online reactions reflect a mix of surprise and admiration. Fans marvel at how different she appears, yet many note how authentic the transformation feels. It's not about shock value. It's about witnessing someone claim space in a way that feels natural and deserved. Her evolution sparks conversations about growth, courage, and the freedom that comes from letting go of old expectations. Melissa Rauch's journey is not a rejection of the past, but a continuation of it. The intelligence, strength, and wit that defined Bernadette are still there, now expressed through confidence, creativity, and bold self-definition. Her story is a reminder that transformation doesn't require erasing who you were. It asks only that you allow yourself to become who you are meant to be. At 44, Melissa stands not as a former sitcom character, but as a woman fully present in her own life. Her evolution is quiet yet powerful, stylish yet sincere, inspiring not because it is dramatic, but because it is real.